Hey guys, I'm making this video at a very late hour. It's like I'm trying to look. I think it's like 2:30 in the morning. I can't sleep. Still on winter break. I still have like 2 weeks of my break left until I go back to go back to the university. But and things go back to normal. So I just been kind of sitting around. I can't really sleep, and this past few days just a few hours of sleep and then wake up at about 8 or 9 in the morning, do whatever, um, go to work, part-time job. I have two part-time jobs, so I just like to go back and forth. People ask, why do you have two part-time jobs? Well, I say I don't work a ton of hours. It's not like I'm super, super busy all the time. Just because I say I have two part-time jobs, it just means, the one I've had for nearly 4 years, I could never quit because I liked it too much. But I did want to change it up a bit by getting a second one because I got bored. So, and I love the people I work with. And, I love the people that I see every day, and I enjoy it. Anyway, I'm getting off topic about what I really wanted to talk about, and that is the whole Alex Jones thing that went down on Monday on CNN. I think it was Monday or Tuesday, one of those days. And it was a big deal, as we all know, because it's really gone viral all over YouTube. I mean, millions and millions of views amassed. One video alone has like 5 or 6 million views. He really went viral with this whole Piers Morgan thing. But what really disappointed me, and I posted a video about it on Monday, and I yanked it off my channel within a half hour because I knew exactly what was going to happen when I posted my criticism of Jones. Half the people were going to like it and agree with me. The other half were going to get mad at me and dislike it and say that I'm a coward and all this crap. And I just said, I don't want to waste anybody's time with infighting. We're all on the same side. This isn't productive, so I just removed the video. I said, it's not worth it. But this is worth talking about, though, and I needed to direct this in a certain direction here and still talk about it. And I want to talk about the fact that Alex Jones was invited on CNN, on Piers Morgan, for a reason. It wasn't just because of the fact that he started that petition to deport Piers. That's one reason as to why he was on. Like, oh, this is the guy who originated the petition to get me kicked out of the country. And that's not just it. I'm sure as soon as they found out who wrote that petition, and they found out it was Alex Jones who was behind it, somebody at CNN, maybe the producer of Piers Morgan's show, probably did a little bit of research, Googled him, did some YouTube searches, and saw his past appearances on national TV shows like, for example, The View, and saw how he can talk out of line and kind of ramble and, look crazy at sometimes to the mainstream audience watching it at home. And so the producer or whoever thought it would be a great idea to get this guy on the Piers Morgan show, not just so they could sit around and talk about gun control in a civilized debate, because they knew Jones has a hot temper and he has a tendency to, get very passionate and angry and also come off as kind of a raving lunatic. That's how, I'm not saying he is, I'm just saying that's how he can come off as to people who don't know him, or a mainstream audience, and that's just what happened. That is exactly what had happened. The whole point of getting Alex Jones on the Piers Morgan show, and everyone was like, "Oh, Piers was such a gentleman," even though I've seen several other interviews he's done of people like Larry Pratt, this guy that I just saw tonight, and he's some writer over on Breitbart, and he's a total jerk. Piers is just a total jerk to his guests about gun control. Except to Alex. He was somehow magically calm. It's amazing. The most viral interview that Piers has ever done. And Piers is just so nice and calm. He's a great guy. So this is to the outside audience who, because you have to remember, Piers has 15 viewers on an average basis. So they see something like this that goes on the internet and goes viral. It kind of did something for his reputation. Like, oh, he's such a great calm interviewer, and the guy he was interviewing is a spaz. He's a lunatic. He's a jerk. And I guess that's why we need more gun control laws, because it's people like Alex Jones, who owns all these guns and he acts like this. He kind of proved why we need more gun laws. That was why CNN and Piers Morgan wanted him on the show, because they knew that that was how he was going to act. And you could say, some of you guys saying, well, what, so it's their fault that they knew that he was going to act like this? No, it's also Alex Jones' fault. He was the one who fell into the trap, and that was what made me mad. It was because he didn't realize it. Alex didn't realize that he could be led into a trap like this. And why do I say it's a trap? Because after the gun questions in the interview, Pierce then just randomly started asking him about what his views are on 9/11. And then Jones gave his conspiracy theorist views on 9/11. And then toward the interview, this is how Pierce wrapped it up. He says something along the lines of, oh, okay, ladies and gentlemen, therefore this is the guy who wants me deported, and he supports no changes to gun laws, and he supports Second Amendment. And that's how he concluded the interview, by doing that. Total manipulation. And then the next day, when asked about it on some other CNN show, about, because everyone on CNN was talking about it, like, did you see that interview with R. Piers Morgan last night, that crazy Alex Jones? And then they interview him over the phone, and he's like, yes, I think he proved my point very well as to why we need more gun control laws. I mean, he literally said that. That was the whole point they wanted him on. And I just saw it, I'm like, he fell into a trap. And Alex was not, I mean, I guess I have to say he wasn't smart enough to realize it, that he can be throwing a temper tantrum like he does a lot of times. And that's what they wanted him to do, was throw a temper tantrum. And he did. He met their expectation. That's what they wanted. There's no doubt in my mind. That's what they wanted. They wanted the theatrics, they wanted the ratings, and they wanted their side of the gun control debate to be looked at as the sane side, because this guy was acting as a representative of Second Amendment rights. They could say I'm wrong, I'm right, whatever. This is what I believe. So yeah. Alright. Tell me what you guys think.